Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming to our presentation today. For the past week, me and my group have been tasked to focus on Yobe State University's visitor check-in and identification policies.
All right, today we're going to be covering a multitude of topics, so we have it organized here for you. First, we're going to be covering the introduction and a little bit of background. Then we are going to be going into purpose and goals, our SWOT analysis, policies and procedures, and then our conclusion. So this is our team.
I'm Mada.
I'm Desi.
I'm Carly.
I'm Chanel.
I'm Jose.
So security at Yobe State University has definitely been a concern for the past couple of years, not just among the security team, but among the students, the visitors, and the staff. Some of the main threats that this facility has to take in is terrorism from Boko Haram, along with petty crime. Because the poverty rate is so low in Nigeria, people tend to resort to stealing just to make ends meet, which is why we define it as petty crime. So for the past week, we have been coming up with some solutions and policies to help create a smoother and more organized visitor check-in policy. It is very, very critical that we are able to detect, delay, and deny for security purposes.
Some of our purposes and goals are to create a safe and learning environment for students by monitoring and just keeping organized of how many people come in and what they bring in to the campus.
SWOT analysis. So SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and is used to analyze threats and attacks that could happen or have the possibility of happening. Some of the strengths that Yobe State University already has are guards and security are already in place. As many teams have mentioned before us, there are about 260 security already in place. They are willing to reach out for help. They want our help. They have gate systems. They have 3 different gates. 2 are vehicle access, 1 is walk-in. And they already have an existing parking token infrastructure. Now, some of the weaknesses. Again, this is our SWOT, which has been compiled over the week, so we are also including policy failures that might have weaknesses. Lanyards can be stolen. Security training has not been done since 2016, so it is a bit outdated. Unwatched entrances and limited funding. Opportunities. We are hoping to emphasize our policies as much as possible to strengthening security, as well as more training for the guards, updated training, and infrastructure from buying bumper stickers. Threats. A lot of the threats are stemming from petty crime, such as students and staff stealing things from the school, as well as Boko Haram, and not controlling the amount of people coming in and out of the school on a daily basis.
So for our first policy, we created a visiting hour. Currently, Yobe State University does not have visiting hours. It's leading to people to come in and out whenever through the day or night. So I have created the visitation hours between 7 a.m. and 10 a.m., 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Friday through Sunday is 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. The purpose of having visitation hours is to set a curfew for the amount of people that are allowed to be on campus. It also creates, with the breaks in between, with a 2-hour break between the visiting hours, it allows the guards to either take lunch breaks, rotation, and shift rotations. This will provide a safer environment for the students and staff, along with the security guards, and it will allow the ability to notice some violence and crimes within the university.
So people may not realize this, but actually, vehicle check-ins and inspections are Yobe State University's first line of defense, which is why it's so critical to impose some new procedures and regulations. So I have broken it down into some 3 main categories right here, and this picture on the left is a picture of Gate 3 at Yobe State University. Within the procedure, I will be going along with 6 steps. So first, a vehicle will approach either Gate 2 or 3. Like mentioned earlier, those are the only gates with vehicle transportation allowed through them. Once they pull up to the gate, one guard will conduct a vehicle underneath mirror inspection. While that is going on, another guard is going to ask the driver and any other passengers to step out of the vehicle, do a quick pat down, and then a quick interior vehicle inspection, which includes looking at the console, the glove box, the trunk, and back seat. Once that is clear, the drop-down gate on the gate will open, and the security guards will direct the driver to pull over temporarily to go and check in at the security office. At the security office, the driver of the vehicle is going to receive a token. So this token has to be turned in at the end of the day, and it will ensure that only the driver of the car will be driving off with the vehicle that came in.
For pat-down policies, they would need to be done for all visitors, no matter the gender, although we do have some differences between the male and female pat-down. For females, they would be pat down only by another female and then wanded for any metal devices that could be on them. This is done for cultural awareness. This is very important for them to have their space to be pat down and checked by another female. For males, it's a bit different, but not really, because they would just be pat down physically, gently by another male guard by checking their arms, legs, back, and torso. And this will be done quickly, but fast and efficient. Next slide. For the bag checks, those would be done simply by a guard opening up a visitor's bag and checking through for any weapons, dangerous substance, or any stolen property from the campus, such as the lanyards.
All right, policy 4, or logbook. The Yobe State University already has multiple policies and procedures in place to check in visitors. The logbook would serve as a medium for identifying visitors and having their contact information. The logbook has 7 components: name, date when they entered, contact information, check-in time, check-out time, a yes/no box listing if they have a form of identification and what that form of identification is, and lanyard number. The form of identification is necessary so that we can vet who is coming into the campus. It will also be held until the visitor decides to leave as an insurance policy. The lanyard number details who the visitor is, so in case security needs to find them, they can cross-check with the logbook, and contact information will be shown in the form of a phone number so that if security needs to contact one of the visitors, it is easily done. So here's an example of a logbook. As you can see, we have all 7 columns listed above, and for example, we will take Rusty Caps, who decided to enter the campus yesterday, July 21st, entered at 8:45 p.m. and decided to leave at 9 p.m. He was denied access because he did not bring a form of identification and he refused to leave his machete. So we have his contact information in case we need to get local authorities involved, and he does not receive a lanyard number because he will not be entering the campus.
Lanyard. How would it look like getting inside the campus? After passing vehicle check and receiving pat-down, they will receive an identity lanyards. What do the lanyards look like? The lanyards are blue, green, and red, and there are 300 lanyards with 285 cards. What would it look like when leaving the campus? You should turn in your lanyards to the same spot where you entered. Rules with lanyards. If the lanyards are stolen or missing, you will be charged with some fees.
Overall conclusion. Safety in a school and learning environment is important for the betterment of education. And this is why we need to strengthen the security measures. Placing security policies on visitor check-ins, tightening the rules surrounding entering and leaving campus, decreases the possibility for crime from terrorist attacks and from petty crime within the campus is significantly lowered. The purpose for lanyards is to track visitors. The purpose for the logbook is for the identification of visitors. The purpose for pat-downs and vehicle checks is to eliminate the threat of concealed substances, weapons, and attacks. And visitation hours is to control the flow of visitors overall. Thank you. And we would like to give a special thank you to our amazing team leads, Elena and Alia. We would like to thank Marshall Bailey, Mark, Rusty Caps and his associates, Chris Fox, Ben Taylor, Bill Stefan, and all of the other mentors. Thank you.
A great presentation. And I'm going to say y'all had me at hello. When you went down and said all your names and everything, you had me sold. Now, Matta?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right. Good. You and Desi were very powerful in the way you presented, very professional. Okay, that's not taking it off anything, because like I said, the whole team had me at hello. Okay, I mean that. Carmen, you had me at hello with your big smile when you started off. Man, I'll tell you, it was so much an improvement over yesterday. You didn't even seem like the same person. And you had really nice hand gestures. When you pointed at the slide, I mean, it was like, wow. Okay? It was a beautiful hand gesture. And I told you yesterday not to raise your hand above your head, but that was an exception. The way you did the slide, you got away with it. And not only got away with it, it was fantastic. Desi already told you. You know, you and Matt did really good. Janelle, you were smiling. I caught you smiling at the beginning. Yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful smile. You know, if you smiled like that all the time, you would have so many friends you'd have to beat half of them away with a stick, okay? I will say one thing, and I noticed you do a few times. Did you hear me last time when I talked about a statement versus a statement?
Yes.
You did that a couple times. I want you to smile more, and I want you to make more statements, okay? You do those two things, and you are going to be having people, you have to be people away. I'm not kidding, okay? Don't be afraid to look at me when you smile. I love your smile. Don't look down. Look me in the eye when you smile, okay? Seriously, you've got a beautiful smile. I mean, teammates, am I exaggerating, or does she? Look at her smile. Everybody's smiling back at you. You're doing fantastic. And I could see it come out. I was really happy. And Jose, I like the fact that you stepped up to speak. You could project a little bit more, but you did great. Again, you made a lot of progress since yesterday, okay? I mean, seriously, you three are like completely, I mean, you two, I was amazed at how much progress you made. But the three of you, when I was working with you yesterday, it was like you're a whole different team. It's like right now you're all a team, fantastic, and you had me at hello. I'm sorry, Rusty, I'm over it.
No, you're good, you're good. I like the things that you said. I didn't like it that you took my machete away. Don't take my machete away next time I come visit.
He's got it now. I don't
Great.
know how I got into Georgetown.
Yeah, really. Great introduction. Maybe the best conclusion of the day, okay? Conclusion was great. Liked both of those. Research was good, understanding the law, explanation of your case, all your paperwork. I like the flow of how you presented your arguments, and you projected yourselves, I think well. So great job. Just give me my machete back. That's all.
Will do.
All right. So I'm going to start with I got a quick question. Does Boko Haram actually mean Western education is forbidden?
Yes.
It
Or
does.
westernization
Yeah.
is sacrilege.
Yeah.
I teach terrorism. I did not know that. You taught me something here, so that's a good job. Okay, so really well done. Memorization very good. Diction very well done. Two standouts, particularly Madalena and Desi, but you all did a nice job on that. Body language, well done too. Very smooth, very well done. You guys did really well. And I think probably a good idea you took that machete off of Rusty. Waved it around.
Great,
Okay.
thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.